Hello. Today we're going to start talking about IPCs. That means interim payment certificates, or whatever it is called in your country, the documents that the contractor produce to assess the value of the works done every month. Uh, this is one of the most important tasks that a supervisor has every month, and is to evaluate the works that the contractor has done. Well, it is key for the production. It is key for the disbursement of funds, and it is also auditable. So a lot of companies suffer when the auditors come to check why the different items have been approved and have been paid, and it creates a lot of work for our team. So Sure, of course, can help you with that. It has a very interesting way of treating IPCs. It makes the IPC reviews easy, and it also keeps all the information attached to the IPC, so it is very easy for someone in the future to see how the things were done, how the things were approved, and definitely why that budget was given to the contractor each month. Of course, this IPC is a huge topic inside Sure. There are a lot of functions that works in Sure to do all this, and it will probably take more than a couple of videos. So let's start. Here I'm already logging in Sure. Remember, my name is tutorial user. We created this contract, this project. This project so far has only one contract, which is called phase one. And if we go to phase one, the contract, this contract was created in the other tutorials. We added 3 sites. These are the budget for the 3 sites. If you remember, it came from a file that we created, just an example summary file. So here's the contract. It has general items, site 1 and site 2, which is exactly what we have in created in Sure, and with the different budgets, right? This is what we have, and we can go into each of the sites and check the items that are forming these budgets. We go to the site budget, and let's say, for example, we go to the setting on and clearance in this part. We are in site 1 in the budget, chapter 2 to 10. And here we have the items, we have the quantities, the unit price, the total, but we don't have any IPC yet. So our quantity certified is still 0, so there has not been any disbursement, which makes sense. We haven't created any IPC yet. If we look to the budget through the contract budget perspective, we see the items that are in each of the sites. Here you have the general items, which only have 1 chapter. Here you have the original budget and the contract budget. Original budget is what you created when you created the site and you had uploaded the first budget, how much it was. The contract budget means the budget after modifications. We will see this when we explain in more detail how variation orders are included. Here you have phase 1, and here you have you have site 1, and here you have site 2. And here you have the total value of the contract, which is the same that we have here. Okay, so now we want to create an IPC. To create an IPC, we go to the project and we go to the contract. The IPC is produced by the contract, not by the project. In a project, you can have several contracts with different contractors. So usually what you have is an IPC for each contract. In the contract, there is a link which says IPCs. Just click on that, and we are here in the main page for interim payment certificates. The thing is, in this page right now, we don't have any IPC, so there are no IPCs approved, pending, or rejected. To add an IPC, well, we just go and click Add IPC. Sure automatically checks how many IPCs have been created by the contract, and whether the IPC is the first time it's created, so it's the first version, and it would allow you to continue just using the numbers. This is because it is more convenient to to have certainty that you are in IPC 1, so it's the first IPC, really helps when you are in IPC 20 and you can guarantee the task number of IPC 20 because Sure will keep track of that for you. The first thing is the start date of the IPC period. In this case, let's say our project was started in September, so let's create our first IPC in the 1st of October, and let's say that the period of the IPC finishes at the end of October. The official date of the document presented by the contractor, let's assume that the contractor presented the document on the 6th of November. And here is just an expected date to say to your team when do you expect them to give you an answer whether the IPC is correct or not. Let's say we will do it on the 14th of October. Comments, if you want to add any comments, let's say the first IPC for the contract. And let's save it. Okay, so as you can see, Sure already added an IPC 1.1 version 1 is already included in the pending section of the IPCs. This means that this IPC needs to be evaluated by your team or by the team leader or whoever has to evaluate the IPC to approve it and to either move it to approve or move it to reject it. Let's go inside the IPC to see what we have. And as expected, we have nothing, but we have the different sites. Already Sure added the sites, the general item site 1 and site 2. It has the contractor estimations and it has the supervisor estimation. We receive the IPC usually from the contractor. The contractor has the estimation in each of the items, and then we evaluate these estimations and we create our own estimation. So here you can compare what the contractor thinks is entitled to be paid, and this is what the supervisor thinks the contractor is actually entitled to be paid this month for this IPC. Of course, now it's empty. We have not uploaded anything yet. But an IPC also has other things like other concepts that are not only the items. It has indirect taxes, it has deductions, like for example, interim payment deductions or deduction for performance guarantee. It has penalties, like delay penalties. It has refunds, like for example, an advance payment could be a refund. And other refunds that could be done, like you might have some partial refunds for previous retentions, whatever. So all these also can change, and it can be modified from each IPC to another one. For example, the first IPC is very common to have just an IPC for the advance payment, but that advance payment is not repeated in the next IPC, but it is a retention. So IPCs can become very complex, and this is something that we will talk in the next tutorials. So for this one, it's just enough. Just remember, you have added an IPC right now to the contract. You should have an IPC pending that right now is empty, and in the next videos, we will start adding the items here, and we will start creating IPCs for advance payment, refunds, etc. Well, this is all. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.